An arrest is an indication that probable cause exists to believe the subject was involved in the offense alleged. A person is innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. 2 January 2024. CPSO arrest man for second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder. On January 1, at approximately 4:30 a.m. Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office deputies were notified of a woman being seen at a local hospital with severe injuries. During the initial investigation, deputies were advised by the woman that her boyfriend, Derek K. Rayborn, 47, Lake Charles, killed her son and their dog at their residence off Highway 90 East in Lake Charles. She further stated she was able to escape the home and seek medical attention. When deputies arrived at the home, they located Eric Bosley, 26, Lake Charles, along with the dog, decreased inside the residence from what appears to be apparent gunshot wounds. Through further investigation, detectives also learned Rayborn caused the woman's injuries. A short time later, deputies located Rayborn at the hospital. While he was attempting to locate the woman, Rayborn was questioned by detectives and then arrested and booked into the Calcasieu Correctional Center. He is charged with second-degree murder, attempted second-degree murder, domestic abuse, serious bodily injury, aggravated cruelty to animals, interfering with emergency communication, possession or carrying of a firearm by a person convicted of certain felonies, and illegal use of a weapon during a crime of violence. Judge Clayton Davis set his bond at $2,375,000. The woman remains in the hospital with serious injuries. The investigation is ongoing. The coroner will determine cause of death. CPSO Violent Crimes Detective Tyler Houston is the lead investigator on this case. February 2, 2024. CPSO arrest man for human trafficking. On January 30, at approximately 9 a.m., a detective with the Combined Anti-Drug Task Force, CAT team, was conducting criminal patrol when he conducted a traffic stop on I-10 near mile marker 42 in Iowa. The deputy made contact with the driver, Kevin D. Ricks, 27, Arlington, Texas. When the deputy attempted to speak with Ricks, he was unable to answer simple questions and showed signs of nervousness. Upon further investigation, it was discovered the passenger in the vehicle was being trafficked by Ricks for sexual purposes. Ricks was arrested and booked into the Calcasieu Correctional Center and charged with human trafficking. He also had a warrant for probation violation out of Texas. Judge Tony Fazio set his bond at $750,000. CPSO Sergeant Rodney Daigle, Jr. is the arresting deputy on this case. CPSO Special Victims Unit Detective Kara Adams is the lead investigator on this case. February 2, 2024. CPSO arrest man for sexual battery. On January 8, Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office detectives received a complaint in reference to a sexual battery. During the investigation, the victim, who is under the age of 10, disclosed Wilmer Benegas Velasquez, 38, Lake Charles, had inappropriate sexual contact with him. Detectives attempted to locate Velasquez but were unsuccessful. After further investigation, later the same day, Judge Tony Fazio signed a warrant in the amount of $350,000 for his arrest. On February 1, officers with the Lake Charles Police Department made contact with Velasquez. He was arrested and booked into the Calcasieu Correctional Center and charged with sexual battery. Victim under the age of 13. CPSO Special Victims Unit Detective Sonny Skiro is the lead investigator on this case. December 7, 2023. CPSO arrests registered sex offender for third-degree rape. In February 2023, Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office Special Victims Unit detectives received a complaint in reference to convicted sex offender, Paul G. Broussard, 54, Vinton, raping a woman. The victim advised detectives Broussard forced her to have sex with him on 2 separate Occasions, starting in 2021. Detectives completed the investigation and it was turned over to the Calcasieu Parish District Attorney's Office. The PDO accepted charges and on December 6 Broussard was arrested and booked into the Calcasieu Correctional Center and charged with third-degree rape. Judge Tony Fazio set his bond at $300,000. Broussard was convicted of sexual battery in 2010 in Calcasieu Parish. He was also convicted of failure to register as a sex offender in 2015. CPSO Special Victims Unit Detective Corey Myers is the lead investigator on this case. 2 February 2024. CPSO arrests man for 90 CTS of possession child PRON. In September 2023, detectives from the Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office, working with Homeland Security Investigations and the Louisiana Attorney General's Office, as part of the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, received a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in reference to child sexual abuse material, CSAM, being posted through a social media app. During further investigation, approximately 93 CSMA videos were located from an account associated with Philip W. August, Jr., 22, Lake Charles. On January 30, Judge Tony Fazio signed a warrant for August's arrest. On February 1, he was located at his residence and when detectives spoke with him he confirmed to being in possession of the CSAM. He was arrested and booked into the Calcasieu Correctional Center and charged with 90 counts of possession of child pornography. His bond is set at $450,000. CPSO Special Victims Unit Detective Eric Perry is the lead investigator on this case. Equality before the law, also known as equality under the law. Equality in the eyes of the law, legal equality, or legal egalitarianism, is the principle that all people must be equally protected by the law. The rule of law is a political ideal that all citizens and institutions within a country, state, or community are accountable to the same laws, including lawmakers and leaders. It is sometimes stated simply as no one is above the law.